Ever feel like your brain is a ping pong ball, bouncing endlessly between notifications, thoughts, and unfinished tasks, never truly landing on anything? Does it seem like your focus has completely evaporated, making deep work or even just chilling out feel impossible? If you're nodding along, then you know the struggle of trying to get things done when your attention span feels like it's been shredded into confetti. We're living in a world that's constantly buzzing, demanding our attention with an endless scroll, a sudden ping, or just that nagging urge to check one more thing. It's like our brains are caught in a never-ending chase for tiny, fleeting rewards, and frankly, it's exhausting. But what if I told you there's a simple, powerful way to hit the reset button on that constant distraction, to reclaim your focus, and to calm that mental chaos, all in just 5 minutes? Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have a practical toolkit to take back control of your precious attention. We live in an age that's designed to hijack our attention. Every app, every website, every social media feed is meticulously crafted by brilliant minds to keep you hooked, to keep you scrolling, to keep you clicking. And the secret sauce they use? Dopamine. Now, dopamine isn't inherently bad. It's a natural neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in our motivation, pleasure, and reward system. It's what makes you feel good when you achieve a goal, learn something new, or even just eat something delicious. But here's the kicker. Our modern world has turned into a giant, sugary dopamine candy store. We get instant gratification for almost everything. A like on your post? Dopamine hit. A new email notification? Dopamine hit. A funny meme? Another quick hit. Think of it like this. Your brain is a super efficient machine, always looking for the easiest, fastest way to get its reward. In the past, earning that dopamine required effort, hunting, gathering, building, solving problems. These were tasks with delayed gratification, meaning the reward came after sustained effort. But now, we're training our brains to expect instant gratification. We're constantly bombarded with these micro dopamine hits, and our brains start to prioritize them. Why work on that challenging project for an hour when you can get 10 quick hits from refreshing your feed in the same amount of time? This constant chase for small, easy rewards short circuits our natural reward system, making it incredibly difficult to engage in tasks that require sustained focus and offer delayed, but much larger, rewards. It's like trying to enjoy a gourmet meal when you've been snacking on chips all day. Your appetite for the truly nourishing stuff just isn't there. The consequences of this distraction dopamine loop are profound, especially for young adults and self-improvers. It leads to a frustrating cycle. You want to achieve your goals, build a skill, or create something meaningful, but your brain just won't cooperate. You sit down to study or work, and within minutes, you're checking your phone, opening a new tab, or just staring blankly. This isn't a lack of willpower. It's a rewired brain. This constant state of scattered attention isn't just annoying. It leads to increased procrastination, higher levels of anxiety because you're always behind, unfinished projects piling up, and a general feeling of being overwhelmed and unproductive. You might even feel a dip in your creativity, because true creative flow requires uninterrupted thought, a luxury our modern brains rarely afford us. We often fall into the trap of thinking we can multitask, but neuroscience has clearly shown us that genuine multitasking is a myth. What we're actually doing is task switching rapidly, and each switch comes with a mental cost, draining our energy and making us less effective. You're not doing two things at once, you're doing two things poorly. So, how do we break free from this relentless cycle and give our brains a much-needed reset? How do we retrain our dopamine system to appreciate the deep, sustained rewards again? The good news is, it doesn't require a digital detox or moving to a remote cabin. You can begin to reset your distraction dopamine in just 5 minutes, right now, wherever you are. Think of it like defragging your brain's hard drive, clearing out the clutter and reorganizing it for optimal performance. Here's your 5-minute dopamine reset, broken down into 3 simple steps. First, for 2 minutes, intentional breathing and body scan. This isn't just about taking a deep breath, it's about really paying attention to your breath. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes if you can, and just focus on your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your belly rise, and exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your belly fall. Do this 5 times. As you breathe, notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Then, for the remainder of these 2 minutes, mentally scan your body. Start from your toes, feeling any tension, then move up through your legs, torso, arms, neck, and finally, your head. Don't try to change anything, just observe. If your mind wanders, and it will, gently guide it back to your breath or the part of your body you're scanning. Why does this work? This simple act of mindful breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, which counteracts the constant fight or flight mode triggered by distraction. The body scan brings you firmly into the present moment, pulling your attention away from future worries or past regrets and away from the digital world. It's like giving your overstimulated brain a much-needed timeout. Next, for 2 minutes, sensory grounding and observation. After your breathing exercise, open your eyes and pick an object in your immediate environment. It could be a pen, a plant, a coffee cup, anything. Now, for the next 2 minutes, examine it as if you've never seen it before. What color is it really? What's its texture? Are there any patterns, scratches, or unique features? If you can, pick it up and feel its weight, its temperature. Notice its smell, if it has one. Engage all your available senses on this one object. The goal here is to anchor yourself deeply in the physical world. Our brains are typically lost in thought or the digital ether. By focusing intently on a single, tangible object using multiple senses, you're overriding the brain's tendency to jump from one fleeting thought to another. You're giving it a single, concrete thing to process, which helps to calm the scattered dopamine chase. This practice strengthens your ability to concentrate on one thing, even if it's just a pen, and builds the muscle of sustained attention. Finally, for 1 minute, set a single, clear intention. Once you feel more grounded and centered, take this last minute to set a very specific intention for what you're about to do next. Don't think about your entire to-do list. Just focus on one thing. For example, if you were going to work on a report, your intention might be, for the next 30 minutes, I will focus solely on writing the introduction of my report. If you're going to study, for the next hour, I will read Chapter 3 without distractions. Write it down if you need to, or just hold it firmly in your mind. Why this step? Because now that you've quieted the noise and pulled your attention back to the present, you need to direct that newfound focus. This clear intention gives your brain a specific, achievable target, rather than letting it wander off into the endless possibilities of distraction. It leverages that refreshed focus and directs your dopamine system towards a more meaningful, self-directed reward. This isn't a magic pill that will instantly make you immune to all distractions forever. Our world isn't going to get any less distracting, but this 5-minute reset is a powerful tool, a micro practice you can integrate into your day whenever you feel your attention slipping away, whenever you feel that ping pong ball brain taking over. It's about consciously hitting the pause button, recalibrating your mental compass, and gently guiding your brain back to where it needs to be. Try it before you start a task that requires deep focus, or when you feel overwhelmed by too many tabs open in your mind. It's a small investment of time that yields a huge return in clarity, focus, and peace of mind. Give it a try, experiment with it, and make it your secret weapon against the constant clamor for your attention. If you're ready to dive even deeper into taking control of your focus and building unstoppable productivity habits, check out this next video right here.